All right, guys, today I'm going to show you how to do an adjustment on a fifth wheel. This is a Holland. I believe it is a Simplex model. This one doesn't say. The reason I'm making this video is because you know how videos are, they make it look easy. So I'm going to show you how to do this without screwing up and regretting even touching it. What I did is I went ahead and pulled the fifth wheel release lever all the way out, and I put a vice grip on it. That way it doesn't suck back in. And the reason I did this is because this adjustment knob, there is pressure on it from a spring. So if you accidentally tap it up too far and it comes out too far or pops out, it is a bitch to get that back in there. You got to have the fifth wheel lever all the way pulled out, and then this jaw on this side, you got to mess with the jaw to line up the holes. And it's a bitch to get back in there. So anyway, the first thing you want to do, this is your adjustment dial here. There's an arrow that's going to be on it, pointing to a number. On mine, 1 is at the bottom. That should be where it comes from the factory. And every time you adjust it, you'll adjust it to the arrow to number 2, to 3, and to 4. After 4, typically you're either going to find you can't adjust it anymore and there's still going to be slack, and you either need to rebuild the fifth wheel, get new jaws for it, or your whole fifth wheel just needs replaced as a whole assembly. But the first thing you want to do is try to find a way to rotate your fifth wheel up where you can get your hand up in the backside easier. Underneath this, there's going to be some sort of pin, rather it be a cotter pin like this that you pull out of there. I've seen bolts in there. I've seen these in there before. I've seen those little seat clips that you see in trailer hitch pins. But get that lock out of there. But what you want to do is find a big pry bar or something, and you want to pull that up. And see right there, I done fucked up. Okay, you don't want to pull it out too far. The reason I got it back in there pretty easy is because I got them vice grips in there holding that fifth wheel pin out, or else I'd be cussing right now. But you just want to get it up high enough to be able to turn it. Mine turns pretty easy. Sometimes you need to get a pair of channel locks to turn it. But I'm on number 2 right now. So I'm going to turn it up to 3. I actually went in pretty easy. But that arrow is now lined up with the number 3. That is where I'm going to leave it. All I'm going to do is put my pin back in the bottom, hook it up to a trailer, have it tested to see if the fifth wheel is, if it's any better. If not, if I need to turn it up to number 4, one more dial, then that's what I'll go ahead and do. But short and simple video, guys. Short and simple.